That as a Christian church and a social caring organisation in 119 countries, we're certainly passionate about this financial transaction tax. In fact, in October 1890, even a little bit before Professor Tobin, William Booth launched his book and scheme, Darkest England and the Way Out. Let me comment from his book. The theory of the system is this, that individuals, casually poor and out of work, being destitute and without shelter, may upon application receive shelter for the night, supper, and a breakfast, and in return for this shall perform a task of work, not necessarily in repayment for the relief received, but simply as a test of their willingness to work for their living. The work given is the same as that given to felons in jail, oakum picking and stone breaking. We're not advocating that, of course, but what we are advocating is a hand up, not a hand out. Booth commented about the submerged tenth in England at that particular time. Oxfam's website comments about 13 million people in the UK, 1 in 5 who are in poverty. Not a submerged tenth, a submerged fifth. We've been involved in a lot of research with the University of Kent and Cardiff and have published documents called Seeds of Exclusion. They're available on the website. And what we've been looking at are what are the causes of social exclusion? What are the factors that cause people to get into the situation of being socially excluded? A lot of those factors relate very much to early childhood experiences. We need to be around and able and willing to support people in bringing up families. We need to make sure it's not a big brother attitude, but we've got to be there to support and to help and to encourage so that we prevent people coming into those particular areas. The Marmot Review as well is something that has come out recently. Social determinants of health, the postcode lottery, depending on where you have been born, depends on how long you will live. This is in the UK, not in developing countries. The annual income through the charity sector for social care is £29 billion a year. As government spending cuts come, whoever wins the next election, the voluntary sector will be required to implement government-funded contracts for less money, will be required to seek more funds to implement frontline support services, which cannot be funded through local area agreements, and will find it increasingly difficult to raise additional funds from an already cash-strapped public. The financial transaction tax can assist the third sector to decrease in the UK the 13 million people, the 1 in 5, who are actually in poverty. The moral argument is clear, and as a former banker, I have got to say the poor are becoming poorer, and the rich need to step in and redress the balance. Not a hand out, but a hand up.